Hi, I'm Leon Springer. I'm a graduate at Screen Filmmaking in Brighton, and I'm just going to talk you through some of my experiences and how I found my experience here, and how that translates to the film school in Berlin as well. Firstly, the course in Brighton, very much always project-based. While there is obviously straight-up teaching on the subjects of film, basically filmmaking, there is a big focus on always working on projects. So we're doing documentaries, we're doing music videos, we're doing short films and experimental pieces. More strictly in form, later on you're going to be more free to choose which projects you actually want to do. So you can do for your graduation film, you can do either of those things. The practical course is basically the advantages, in my view anyway, is that filmmaking is such a difficult thing to teach because in the end, how a set is run is a very practical thing, and you can't learn that much about that in theory. So how to collaborate with people, how to teamwork, how to execute your craft in a often high pressure situation, or in the way that sets work, basically. The practical learning basically means you should come out there on a film set knowing what you're doing. I think that practical experience really helps craft you into that thing, which the lecturers are really great at, basically, because the lecturers are all industry professionals, and that means that their teaching perspective comes from being very passionate about filmmaking and wanting to teach the next generation of filmmakers. The course is by people who know what they're doing, and that's really helpful for you, being taught by people who are less lecturers and more mentors and industry people. Was a way more beneficial way for me to learn. And that same principle of being very industry focused, very real world focused, translates to the kit and the facilities that we have here. So the studios are very state of the art. They're not just a green screen wall. They have their walls, they have set walls, they have a proper grid and stuff. They're set environments, really, the way you'd find them out in this industry. And that really helps you to work with and understand how those things work. And the kit here is also state of the art. I'm really lucky. I feel really happy about the fact that the kit that I've been using here for 3 years is the kit that I've been using since graduation on my freelance work as a lighting person, especially. I'm freelance lighting gaffer, is what we call it in the industry, or in German Oberbeleuchter. So I'm actually German and moved to Brighton to study for 3 years. The kit here is really what I'm using every day when I'm on set, and that's great because I didn't have to show up on my first day of set having to ask everyone how to work something, or if I'm the head of lighting on a set, I know what to do because I can't ask anyone else because I'm the only one who knows. So this has helped me to go in there and know what I'm doing straight away. It is great to have this access to kit, and that ongoing support continues. You can basically book facilities and kit outside of school hours. That means you can take stuff home or shoot on a set here and basically do your own projects or just test stuff. And yeah, this goes on after graduation. So they have sort of a 5-year alumni guarantee, which is a 5-year time of which they're guaranteeing to support you with being able to book out kit if you ever need anything. And ongoing support, especially with the industry engagement team, which is basically designed to get you jobs and get you employable, work on your CV and cover letters and that sort of stuff, all the sometimes boring stuff, but also the basically getting you in contact with contacts. The film school is very good at extracurricular stuff as well. I personally felt that while the course gave me a sort of basic understanding of lighting, there's always only so much time. So I've learned a lot of lighting in general on the extracurricular lighting workshops, and then there's also masterclasses with industry professionals. So amazing lighting people who have learned a lot from is actually amazing, and I've actually been into contact with them, have worked with them now, and it's been amazing. So lastly, I want to talk about Berlin. Obviously, the Berlin school is only being opened, is only being built. I can say that head of school, the headmaster, has been someone who has been at Screen and Film School Brighton before, Alex Hopton, and he's I just speak positively about Alex, honestly, because I've always looked up to Alex, and he's always been a massive help in general, and just a generally great person. That gives me some confidence that the school there is going to be run similarly to how we run it here in Brighton, and to the stuff that I've talked about, the stuff that makes the school great. And Berlin as a city is obviously culturally super impressive, and looking at the film industry in Berlin, there's main studios in Berlin where Metropolis was shot, and a lot of films throughout the years. It's basically a cultural film hub, as well as Munich, but more so Berlin, really. So there's both the film and media industry in Berlin, but also Berlin is a massively interesting cultural place with so many nationalities being come in and such a rich history. So I think Berlin is very much, as well as Brighton, an amazing place to be studying in. So I'm actually quite jealous. I can personally really recommend a film school, but of course I hopefully this just given you some thoughts on how this film school is being run as compared to some others, and how if that is potentially something you kind of engage with, and if that is, then we'd be happy to see you there. So finally, to say goodbye, I'll say tschüss.